seeing him coming back, posting as if nothing ever happened, not reacting to it at all, continuing probably to scam people, it is really this is like really like, sorry, but like this is the final straw for me, man. Like this is so fucking disappointing. So guys, are you guys ready? Guys, listen, there is a new Twitter drama that we're gonna talk about, because you guys told me you'd like me to do more reaction content, so here we go. This person here, they tweeted out something and that blew up. So like, I'm just gonna read the tweet. Do not commission neonbeat. He's ghosting yet refusing people's refunds after not doing people's commissions after months or even years. Yet he still accepts more and more work even if he has a line of people waiting. So like, for everybody who doesn't know who that person is, neonbeat is a very famous artist. You can tell already by the follower count that he has. Most people know him because he was the artist of Vebe, now goes by the name Vey, and she used to be a VTuber. So here is the thing, you know, like, since like Vebe is super famous, he got also very famous together with that. He does also a lot of fan art for Takanashi Kiara, who is also very famous VTuber. She's from Hololive English, the first generation, and she's also super duper famous and super successful. And she is, as you see, she has 1 million followers. She's very successful, probably one of the most successful VTubers overall. Like very successful, very great, very awesome, very cool. Everybody loves her. And like, basically he's doing a lot of art for a lot of very famous and successful VTubers out there. But the thing is that shit started to get a little bit stinky, a little bit fishy, a little bit smelly. And not because of those awesome VTubers, but because there are accusations against him, and we're gonna like dig together through those accusations to see what's going on. So like, they're claiming here that like people should not commission neonbeat, and I know who he is, and many others knew also who he is. So I was like very shocked when I have read that, and I like, my first thought was like, literally, no, there must be a mistake. I don't think that like somebody who has done so much of great art for so many successful VTubers would do that. But here we are, and like, I even commented here at one point something. Yeah, there are a lot of ingredients. So I basically, all those ingredients that you see here, they got posted after my comment. So what I commented here is, let me see, is the, okay. Wait, isn't he the one who made all models of Vebe? What the fuck? This is so shocking. Is this real? Were people really scammed? Question mark. If yes, how many or who? The person who made the post then started to post ingredients which are very shocking, and we're gonna investigate together. So for whatever reason, I cannot see who that person here is, but she started replying to that person, and honestly I don't care who that person is, but she quote retweeted this from VTuber Aruna. I don't know if you guys know VTuber Aruna, but we will have to open that if we can. Yeah. So Aruna has tweeted, I love neonbeat so much and I wish the best for him, but I am truly disappointed that my starting soon screen art was promised to be finished before my debut 3 times and it didn't happen. So I had to commission someone else to make a rushed one. And I keep receiving fails, completion, fuck, I cannot pronounce that word. Completion deadlines. and I'm now getting no response at all. I just want clear communication. I understand people go through shit, and I'm so willing to wait, but it feels like $600 went down the drain because I am not getting any responses whatsoever. And when I do, it's I'm gonna finish by this date, and the date rolls by with absolutely no message or update at all. If you see this, please, I just want an actual completion deadline that isn't fails or a refund. Yeah. And I really understand how frustrating this is for her and also for many others. My fucking amazing managers went out of their way to spend that much money just so I can have the starting soon screen I dreamed of, and I was so happy when he said he could finish it. I was told he could finish it 3rd October 2023. It wasn't. I asked, can you finish it by November? He said yes. It wasn't finished. I asked, can you do it before December 30th? I'm debuting, and he said yes. But I was hesitant, so my managers commissioned another piece as a backup. I see this Twitter post about his poor health issues going on, and I messaged him wishing him the best and said I would wait. He messaged me January 17th saying he can complete it by the 23rd. I haven't received any sketches or responses yet. I'm just tired of it. Haha. I would say I'm an extremely patient person, but I feel that professionalism is highly important, and receiving these fails deadlines and getting my hopes up constantly is tiring. Yes, I can very much understand her feelings and how disappointing she feels, like, to get all those promises and get and like being let down every single time. So yeah, it was actually $650, which is a lot of money. Like, there is no question. $600 is definitely a lot of money. And yeah, so art I commissioned that was never finished, or artist just disappeared. This is the person who made the first tweet, like showing like she received at least sketches for a booba mouse pad, which is probably going to be this year, or was meant to be this year, and also for a full body illustration, which is supposed to be that one. Because this is not where the entire drama stops. No, guys, it's more, trust me. So here is another person. It was bound to come to light, and there is no way of defending it. 2 years worth of commissions never delivered and still taking comms. I hope all my friends get their refunds. You owe them. Yeah, people are really pissed at that point. Then we have here people actually coming up with like a lot of screenshots and a lot of ingredients. Friends have paid $1,000, 500 me, hundreds, yet he denied someone's refund even if he never started it. I fortunately had an update from him August, but then after that nothing. I love his work, but please, hearing that he's still accepting comms yet never finishes wait, never finishes others after a year or more is insane. So people are basically mad because like he keeps accepting commissions, but he doesn't even finish his ones that he has already accepted and that people even paid for already. So here another person, like, they are like blurring things out because some people just don't want to be in the public. Because like the thing is, if like somebody's so big, how should I say it, a lot of people have the fear that like if like they go public with their experiences, that they're gonna get cancelled by the VTuber community and also by the artist community. So a lot of people just like are not brave enough to like show their real name. They don't want to get cancelled. And how should I say, going against an artist in the VTuber bubble is seen in a very critical light. Even when like in most cases the VTubers are correct, people will still very often just like defend the artist, because like a lot of artists are like on Twitter in general. So like yeah, it's not like seen very well. We have received a response from the merchant, and we have also reviewed all the details of your case. Based on the merchant's response and the information we have to date, we have denied your case. Case must be filed within 180 days from the date of the transaction. The decision to deny was made because the case was submitted after 180 days deadline. Therefore, we are unable to offer a resolution towards this matter at this time. He denied it, yet ignored my message. Sign of life from Neon. He's actually denying people's attempts of charging back. Actually confirmed that he's taking the money and running then. No fucking way. Like, shit is like really getting deep. Then like she's showing her own interaction with him, with dates and everything. And then here you can see that like nothing is happening, basically just ghosting. Whatever happened to the art, question mark, Neon? It's been practically a year, bro. And then it said smiley. I was kinda too scared to comment in the theater, but he ghosted me too. My wait hasn't been nearly as long as others, but it's been radio silence since I paid him. No updates, nothing. I even reached out last month and got no response. Then you can see here minus $1,000. I'm so sorry this happened to you and to so many others. Yeah, it's really deep, guys. Here. Another VTuber and others are coming out of the gates. Also, a little birdie told me that there's probably 50 plus people who he's pretty much stolen from. Okay, guys, it's gonna get even wilder than that. Tried to make a PayPal claim, and obviously it was past the 180 days, so I'm sorry you have also had to go through this. Good, as if he's using the 180 days thing to sincerely steal. Can I have permission to screenshot and share? I will hide your name. Talk to someone else who recently got their commission from him too, and they said that they never even sent him a whip. They just so happened to see him working on it on stream, and then never sent a file to them. Just posted it on Twitter, which is crazy. What I don't understand is, if that dude is streaming on a regular basis on Twitch, like if I would be a customer and he would like ghost me, I would instantly like go to like his Twitch, and I don't care if he's like, if he is showing somebody else or not. I would call him out on that. I would probably not be like, hey, why are you not working on my things? But I would be like, hey, I see you're working on a commission. Have you already started working on mine, for example? Because I haven't received any sketches. Like, I would like kind of like very politely, you know, knock on the door. But yeah, it's actually it's really hard. I can understand why it is so hard for VTubers to like come out with things like that, because like a lot of them are really afraid of getting cancelled, or a lot of them are really afraid of like getting, how should I say, if they open up, that like their career is gonna be over, basically. I just wanted to reach out and say that Neon also did that to me. Minus 1,000 down the drain. I thought it was a bit suspicious that he didn't have a TOS or anything, but trusted him since he was a big artist in the sphere. I haven't heard from him since July, when I asked him if he ever got the money I sent in June. Since he never confirmed after I sent it in November, I asked for an update and still haven't heard back. Right before you made your first post about art you haven't received, I actually had just messaged him again, but still no response. No fucking way. So here, guys, this is gonna be like really heavy. Basically, this artist is having something like a secret waiting list. That waiting list, you will not find them in their profile. You will not find them on their Twitter. This waiting list is like given to people, to some people, through email. So like basically not everybody has access to this waiting list. This is the reason why they were filming the waiting list and why they have uploaded it here. I have permission to leak, but holy fuck, this is not including comms he has accepted privately. The list is going on and on. Okay, so here is gonna be a list of names of VTubers that are on the list, and you're gonna recognize a lot of the names. If you watch VTubers, especially if you watch bigger VTubers, there is gonna be a lot of names that you're gonna recognize. So we're gonna start at the beginning of the video, and like here you can see already Eden. So Eden is a VTuber who YoClash did the model for. Eden is how should I say? She has like white hair, white lashes, and crystal clear blue eyes. I know Eden. I know who they are, and maybe you know Eden too. Vienna, also very big VTuber. She has blue hair, very long blue hair. She has also a pink version of her avatar, but like the normal version is like very long blue hair. YoClash. She is the artist who made the model of Eden. We know YoClash. Nick G Man is a big fan of YoClash. He often uses her emotes in my chat. We know them. Ellie VTuber. We know Ellie too. Ellie is a very cool VTuber. She has very long red hair. So Giga. Giga is, I think, a VShoujo VTuber. They are currently in VShoujo, if I'm right. I'm not quite sure about that, but I think they are in VShoujo. So the list goes on, guys. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. Then we have Fox Plushie. I'm pretty sure people who watch Overwatch content and VTubers, they know who Fox Plushie is, because Fox Plushie is also streaming Overwatch. So I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know Fox Plushie. I think I rated her also a few times in the past. Who else do I know here from the list? Giri. I think Giri, if it's the one that I think it is, she's doing cooking streams and she's also a VTuber. You know pretty much almost everyone? Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Like, how many big people are here on the list? Like, I know almost all of them. It's crazy. Inksy. I know also Inksy. I know who they are. I know them. Annie. I think we all know Annie. Annie is also somebody we all know. Gemuyo. I have seen Gemuyo here and there. I know who they are. Skuchan. I know Skuchan. I know her because Nuti is currently doing an artwork for her, or like was doing artworks for her. I know Skuchan. Who else do we have here that I know? Vampy, I know them too. I rated them also a few times in the past. They have I even saw somebody using Vampy's emotes in my chat today. She's basically having blue hair and like, I think, white clothes, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. And the list goes on, guys. The list goes on. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. This is all the people that are in the waiting list. See you VTuber. I know them because they're in my management. So they're listed on the page of Mythic Talent, and they're also very successful. I think they are voice acting. Who else do we have? Daph. Daph is also from Mythic. She's also a famous VTuber. Daph is doing Fansly. Daph is doing ASMR. I know Daph. She knows me too. We know each other. Let's go on. Who else do we have here that I know? Yeah. That's basically everybody who is on the list, guys. And listen, there are people who are not even on the list, which makes the entire shit even worser. And it's crazy. It's crazy because, like, this is the last thing they did, and this is for Cinder. And I'm not even sure if, like, this was actually planned to be for the debut, but I think it came out much later. Was it the commission? Was it not a commission? I don't know, but this is Cinder. And we know Cinder as well. We know Cinder. And like for a very long time, people were silent because he was so big and famous, and people didn't want to be the only one having a problem with him. So like everybody was like scared of speaking out. But now somebody spoke out, and then it turned into, oh, me too, and me too, and me too. And suddenly it's like over 50 VTubers who were basically scammed, and that is very bad. So I don't know, like, if it was an intentional scam. Probably not. Probably he just accepted way too much commissions because, you know, money is great. And at one point it was just like way too much work to be completed, you know. He kept accepting and accepting and accepting because money is great. And I don't know, man, I guess he really struggled to like, you know, get them done. Over 55 VTubers. Yeah, like from according to what we have here, yes. But the thing is that, like, I mean, we see some proofs here, but names are blurred. Things like that can be faked. I don't know if that really is true, but then I think, like, I don't believe that like 50 VTubers would just like try to cancel somebody and invent that type of bullshit just to like ruin his career. I don't believe this. I think there is definitely truth to that story. I think there are really people who paid him, and he did not deliver things, which made them being very upset about the entire situation, especially because he's not giving updates anymore or ghosting people. So yeah, each com is worth around 1,000. This is probably 50k plus a dollar. And then you can see that she's mad. He's a fucking thief. I'm so sorry that the post is so messy. So many people are sharing their stories out of the floodgates. I thought maybe it was the classic took too many comms, but no. Neonbeat is actually a thief who stole thousands of dollars out of VTubers. This is what she's saying. This post is literally saving people thousands of dollars out of getting scammed. Also, I have been informed that the list may have been edited or a lot of the people are missing. Guess you were just a money back to him and didn't bother to put you on the list. Let me see. Please leave me anonymous, but I reached out for a commission very recently, last month, and he replied to me saying he was open. It seems like he is only responding to new people who want to commission him. And here you can see it in big, guys. Hello, blah 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 blah. For my race, I charge 500 to 800 for a single full illustration and 1,000 to 1,500 for collages. I love how simple and memorable your design is. Let me know what you think and if you would like to proceed. Have a great day. I look forward to hearing from you, Neon. And then you can see January the 23rd, which is like not that long ago. And then we have another person, 3 years. Holy fuck. Some of these bigger people may be able to get him to finish their work, but I don't know. That isn't the full commission list, by the way. I kind of figured. Because, like, Ramon ain't on that. Neither are the OG community members that been waiting 3+ years. Or anyone that was accepted after we started that list. Or people he kept from us. That shit is insane. Like, imagine you have people waiting for 3 years. We're not talking about days or weeks or months. Like, this is years. This is like really, this has been stacking for years and years and years. And how should I say, like, it can no longer hold. Now everything is breaking apart. This has been built on lies and lies and lies, and now it's like all breaking apart because, like, you cannot keep going with that. At one point it's gonna come out, and this is coming out in that moment. This isn't a normal artist who accidentally or didn't realize the amount of work they accepted. This is scammer. The scary thing is he used how big he is as an artist for people to keep waiting. He DMs people that he would love for you to commission him. Wait, what? I need to see that. I have been told he uses it to flirt with VTubers, but I'll let that be. Wait, what? I'll let that be for them to decide to share that for themselves. He has stolen thousands, used his status to steal from people, kept saying he will work on it soon, ignored clients' deadlines, and gave false promises. Abused PayPal's 180 days rule to outwin the refund case. This isn't a post for you to hate him. This is a post to save others from being scammed and hopefully for people to get their money back. This is like really heavy. No, I didn't order from him, guys. I never ordered from him. I have always known about him. Okay, not always, but like at one point I knew about him and I really looked into his art and I thought, oh wow, he really does beautiful art. He has a very unique style. He is very famous for his unique style, and I really liked his art a lot, but I never commissioned his art because I don't know. I just didn't commission him, and yeah, for the best. For me, it's hard to believe because I have been knowing that person for so long. Like, not like knowing in sense of like we have been good friends, but in sense of like I have been in his stream, I have been in his chat, I have chatted with him. Like many others, I have liked his art. Whenever I saw his art, I liked his art. I was not like obsessed like a fan, but like from time to time I would like check up on him and check up on his art and see what did he do new, you know? So this is why this is so shocking for me, especially because he has made his name in the community. He has like, how should I say? He's very famous and very well known. It's not like a fucking nobody. He is very famous like under the artists and also in the VTubing community. This is why it is so shocking to me that like this is just coming out right now and not a little bit earlier. Another person said, I'm hoping Vebe drops this prick and publicly shames him into never being able to get work again. Well, I don't know, man, but that take is like way too much. Like this year, it's way too much. I don't think that publicly shaming somebody is a good thing to do. Maybe what she could do if she wanted to get involved in this, but I don't think that she's gonna get involved in this, is that like she says she has nothing to do with it. She does not support that what he's doing, for example. But like to shame him publicly and that he never get work again, that is like really mean. That is a very mean thing to say. Oh yeah, here another person, more for the theater. Oh, they forgot to censor the name here. Hey Nia, sorry, I have been in and out of social media. I will get it done by tomorrow, homie. And then of course it's not getting done by tomorrow. So here he's basically giving a proof of a sketch. And what he did on stream were two different things. After I asked for a refund and got irritated with him, the sketch was after this image. Wait, what? And what he did on stream were two different things. After I asked for a refund and got irritated with him, the sketch was after this image. What? So he gave her a sketch that looked completely different than what he did on stream? Oh my god, that's actually really stupid. It's like very confusing. Like imagine like you and your artist agreed on like one sketch or like one particular pose, and then you suddenly see him working on a different pose. And like the thing is that like you cannot tell if that is like your avatar. When you see that on stream, maybe you would think like, okay, maybe there is another girl with short hair and cat ears, because like, I mean, it can happen, right? Like, since like he's a very famous artist, you would not know if like he's working on your stuff or if he's working on somebody else's stuff, and it just is a coincidence that both that both girls just look very similar. So yeah, it's, oh man. Also going to point out, for anyone who knows Neon's style, knows this was half-as done, and he cut so many corners compared to his old work. Wait, that is made by him? Yeah, it looks like really that it is not like, how should I say? I don't want to like sound like I'm bashing any artist, because like I really respect artists and I respect their work, but I know him for like really delivering super badass quality, like super good quality, because I remember him working on the Vebe avatar on stream, and it was like, it was perfect. It had a lot of shading, it had a lot of highlights, it had a lot of like it had like, he really put a lot of work into the coloring process. And like this here compared to the other artworks that he has done in the past is really a little bit, how should I say, it looks a little bit unfinished, as if he just stopped in the middle of it and then like didn't finish it. Neon was one of my favorite artists. Yeah, Jirafuru, same. He was also one of my favorite artists, and I even was often in his stream. I was lurking and I was chatting in his stream, and I was like, even like I would like go to his Twitter and like you know, some of his art, or like I would just like scroll because I would really enjoy his art. So like this is why it's so shocking and upsetting to me, because I would have never expected that from them. But I also wanted to like address this because it has like blown up, and also it's like really sad for all those 50 people who were done injustice, you know. Like I wanna talk about it. It's important to talk about it because it's not okay what has happened here. I have been following Neon for a couple of years, and now this broke my fucking heart. This was someone I look up to as an artist. When I finally got the chance to commission him, I didn't waste any time. Oh my god, more and more people. With all this shit coming to light about him, I feel like disgusted and betrayed. I hope everyone who commissioned him is able to get their refunds. I'm currently disputing this with my credit card company. Keep sharing your stories because this is just more ingredients for us to use. Good luck. Oh my god, it's all so sad. You know, like it's even like when you see like that there is a real account behind it and not just like some censored screenshots, it's like it looks more real. It makes you realize, oh shit, those are like actual real people. And it continues here, another one. Man, this is insane, but fuck, this is happening way too much, and rather my third time with an artist. I commissioned him back in April 2023. No art. Yeah, but guys, suing him is not that easy because, you know, like, it's very complicated to sue somebody if you guys are not on the same continent, or if you guys are not even on the same country, or if you guys live in different parts of the world where there are different rules and different things. It's not that easy. And it's even harder if those 180 days passed to get your money back. He needs to open up about it and find help. I think he did not intentionally plan to scam people. I know that like people in the comments are saying something else, but I personally think that like he just got overwhelmed that so many people are interested into commissioning him, and you know, maybe he needed the money. Maybe he saw an opportunity there, a financial opportunity, and he wanted to take it all, to then realize that like he have put so much on his plate when it comes to work that he can no longer handle it, or he has lost the overview of all of it. He has like, you know, like when you, how should I say, he at one point, I guess he lost track of everything he has accepted, which made it really hard for him to like, you know, work on things or to see what was commissioned when. So yeah, I don't know, man, but it's really a very fucked up situation for everyone involved. I don't want to sound like I'm protecting him. This behavior is in no way a good behavior, or like what he did is in no way a good thing. But I think that like he did not do it intentionally. I think it just happened because he kept accepting and accepting and accepting and accepting, and yeah. This has sadly been going on for a long time. This is the exact reason I don't commission people to do my art. I worry if they will ghost me or not. Yeah, usually you have, like, how should I say? Usually, how should I say? People commission people that have already made their name, or like people that like have a portfolio, or they can see what they have done and for who. But like, in his case, he had a perfect portfolio. He have done a lot of great work for a lot of great and big and famous VTubers. So like, how should I say, in his case, there was nothing that could make you suspicious as a customer. Like, everything looked perfect. He worked with big VTubers, with great VTubers. The quality of his art was always perfect and stunning. So like, there was no such thing like a red flag at any time. It was definitely a dream to commission Neon one day, but seeing this, always wondered how he handled so many commissions. I hope somehow PayPal does something with all these reports coming in. I've been ghosted twice by an artist this year, and this sucked so bad. I was willing to spend 5k on a model from him. I am glad he never messaged me back, and I found an amazing artist through VGen. This person had a lot of luck. I'm happy that like they didn't fall for it. I haven't worked with him personally, but I do know that this is a lot more common than most people would like to believe. It may often not be deliberated, but someone always has to get hurt in the end. Nah, I don't agree with that take. Hope something comes of this to those who wasted their precious money and time. I think that's a very bad thing to say, to especially because a lot of people are like emotionally hurt, you know, and like I think this is a very bad thing to say in this situation. Mina, oh my god, she was also on the list. I know Mina, oh my god, I know her too. This whole theater is so insane. I commissioned him in July 2023 and didn't receive... Oh my god, you know what? I'm like, Mina commissioned actually 2 people who scammed her. This is literally the second time she has been scammed in the past 5 months. I really feel sorry for her. I saw her literally having being in like another Twitter drama with another artist. They also ghosted her, and now like I don't know, man. Didn't receive anything like 6 months, so I asked for a refund last month and actually got it refunded too. Was right before the 180 days mark, so I made sure to ask him then. He refunded me 1,000 completely, so I'm surprised to see so many didn't get a refund from him. Oh my god. I'm gonna like that one because it's really good that like she was careful and that she did the refund on time. We all know that sometimes life happens, but it's never okay to leave your clients in the dark, especially if they have already paid. Extremely unprofessional, agree. Wow, we're genuinely considering to commission him without realizing it. Thank you so much for bringing this to our attention. I hope he faces consequences for his action. He will. He will. He definitely will. The thing is, I don't know if like those consequences are gonna fix anything. Is it gonna fix the damage it has caused to all his customers? Probably not. Are they all gonna get their money back? Probably not, especially the people who have been waiting for 3 years. I don't know. I don't think that like the consequences he will face are gonna be big enough. Incredibly disappointing. This is so incredibly disappointing. I really like their arts too. I hope people can get their money back. Commissioned and paid him in July, with him confirming and was completely ghosted. I was patient because I saw his post about his health, but now I think I was scammed. What can I say? Man, that's like really fucked up. I'm glad more clients are coming out to expose this. I wish more clients in general would negotiate the TOS more, making the contract even an informal one via DM email. Did not wanted to talk too much about it. It's very shit. You know, I'm really kind of regretting that I have asked here if they're ingredients, because like after that they posted it. So I'm just gonna like remove my post because like right now it's like to a point where like you can no longer deny it. So I'm just gonna remove it. Back then at the time when I have written that comment, there was no, all of that wasn't posted yet. So yeah, now it's like you can no longer ignore it, like you can no longer deny it. Anyway, guys, I am gonna stop here because like I don't know, I streamed for way too long. But don't worry, I'm planning on streaming again for you guys, and yeah, I'm gonna end the stream. I would like to thank all of you. Thank you so much for everybody who came to my stream today. Thank you so much for everybody who resubbed. Thank you so much for everybody who was active in the chat. Thank you for everybody who followed today. Thank you so much for everybody who clicked on my YouTube video and who supported it. Thank you so much. And thank you also very much for everybody who followed me on all my other social medias and who commented on my YouTube video, who clicked thumbs up or thumbs down on my YouTube video. Thank you guys. You guys are all a very, very big help. Yeah, sorry that I was like talking so much to you guys. I know what, for some of you it may be a little bit boring, but like, you know, I like to not look away when shit happens. I like to, you know, talk about it, and I like to give my personal take on situations like that, how I would have handled them, or like what I think is not cool or what I think is right. So yeah, I hope you guys don't mind. Thank you for everything. Have a very great weekend, And if you miss me very, very, very much, you can find me on my other social medias. I am there even when I'm offline. And I promise that I will continue working very hard for you guys so that you guys get more and more Nali content. See you soon, guys. Bye bye. Bye bye. Hey guys, it's me Nali. I have to add something to the video. So while I was cutting a video, Neonbeat made a post on Twitter, and we can take a look together really quickly because I would like to include that in the video. So on the 4th of February, he posted this here. And he basically completed the artwork of the person who started this entire discussion and who came forward with sharing her story. And then more and more people came out sharing their stories too. So the first thing is he did not address the drama. He did not spoke about any of that. He just shared here a so-called completed artwork, but you can clearly see that like it's not fully done. Like there, how should I say it? I don't want to like sound like I'm bashing artists in any way, but I know him for like he's very well known for actually delivering top quality, or at least from what I have seen, he has done for other VTubers and other of his artworks. And like there are many parts that are like, how should I say, a little bit like not fully done. Like for example, here you see I don't know, this part looks a little bit unfinished. Then there is the shoes who look also like very flat colored. There is like no highlights. They look overall very blurry. The tail is also here and there a little bit unfinished. Like yeah, it looks a little bit like he just wanted to like finish it as fast as possible, and he didn't put the usual amount of effort that he would put for other VTubers. And it's really disappointing. It's really disappointing because that person paid so much money for them to then receive something that is halfway done. And it's even worse that he's not like pushing out a public statement where he's addressing the issues, nor did he mention any of the other people who got scammed. Like I even wrote a comment here, statement question mark, what about all the others? 100 people liked it. And it's really sad that like it looks to me like as if he felt pressured by that person, so he was like, okay, I'm just gonna like finish her so that like the fire stops burning, you know, basically. So like he finished her, he posted here her picture, and it does not even look finished. Like there's so many parts that look absolutely unfinished. And also again, this looks different than the sketch he gave. Like her legs were different in the sketch he provided. He was in a slightly different position when it comes to her leg placement. It just looks like, yeah, he wanted to save time. He wanted to just like do it as fast as possible. Even the background is not really, there is so much missing, and I don't know, it's really disappointing to see him pretend that none of that drama exists and to act like, yeah, everything is normal. See, I'm here. See, I'm doing work. I'm delivering work. But people who know him, they know that he can do much better than this. It's disappointing how you handled it with ghosting and all, but many people are taking it too far with death threats and need to chill. Yeah, there is no justification for sending death threats. That's a little bit too much. She's right. I hope whatever you're going through is gonna get better. Yeah, I hope so too. But once again, how should I say? I think that like it's okay to have empathy, but I don't know, for me it's like really sad to see that he's not reacting to all the other people who basically got scammed by him. Like I wish nobody to like be sick or to have a shitty life or to receive death threats, but I think that this here is absolutely not okay, guys. I think he really needs to push out a public statement where he apologizes to all the people and like either offers refunds or like just stops taking commissions and just finishes what he has on his plate. This is not cool. I have a very negative opinion about the actions that he did. I'm really disappointed. This is like, I mean, last time when I was like reacting on it on stream, I still was like thinking, okay, maybe something's gonna come. Maybe he's gonna come back, address the issues, apologize, give refunds. But no, like seeing him coming back, posting as if nothing ever happened, not reacting to it at all, continuing probably to scam people, it is really shit. This is like really shit. Like, sorry, but like this is the final straw for me, man. Like, this is so fucking disappointing. So fucking disappointing. I like, if you're one of his victims, I don't know who is gonna watch that video. If you're one of his victims, I wish you the best. I hope that like you can get your money back. I'm really sorry that that so many of you guys got scammed. This is so incredibly disappointing and sad, and holy shit, like I really wasn't expecting him to react that way. I was thinking that he would come back and maybe write something like, I'm so sorry, I was in the hospital, blah, blah. You know, like I was expecting, I don't know what I was expecting, but I was not expecting him to ignore everything and to pretend like nothing ever happened. This is like so disrespectful to all the people who have been showing so much patience towards him not delivering what they paid for. This is, I don't know, man, but like with this here, he really lost me. Sad, very sad. That's those are my final words. Just disappointing.